Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm looking at two cameras, so my eyes may go up and down a little bit. But I just want to welcome you to Staff of Life, Cara's Kitchen. And this morning we're going to be dealing with, I looked in the refrigerator, these little spur of the moment recipes. And I had some baby portobellos, and these are the stuffing ones, but they're still the small baby ones. And I thought, well, why don't I just use some of my, the vegan Cerezo. I hope you can see that. It's put out by Frida's. And I thought, well, I had used one half of it. It comes in a long strip. So I thought, why don't I just stuff it with those and a little spinach. And I had some tofu cream cheese and some soy cheese, mozzarella. And I thought, well, why don't we just make some stuffed portobellos, the little baby portobellos. You may not see, but I have it's kind of warm, my New York cheesecake, vegan. And this one's going to be pineapple, and it's cooling off. I'm going to move it out the way. It was sitting on the counter, so I may go in and out, but here I am. Now, let's get started. First, I'm going to put some garlic. I want to mince some garlic. And we've demonstrated how to mince the garlic before, right? And we dice it up, nice and small, which I've already started. And what we're going to do is mince this. These are 2 small cloves of garlic. So we're going to add some salt. Okay? And then what we're going to do with the salt, we've done this before, and we kind of use the salt to abrase it. And so, look at that. Instantly you have your minced garlic. And no, the salt doesn't affect, believe it or not, it doesn't affect anything as far as seasoning. I guess that's how powerful garlic is, huh? All right, look at that, all minced. So we have our 2 cloves of garlic. Can do a little bit mincing more. Look at that. Yes, you can get your minced garlic in a jar from the store. I just don't like that. You can buy it in olive oil, soaked in olive oil, and you don't know how long that's been sitting there. So it's best to make it fresh yourself. All right, now we have our minced garlic. All right. Now I am going to step away for a second. You can hear my voice. I just thought of something. I would like to have just a little taste of, I don't have any shallots, but I just have a taste for a little bit of onion. So what we're going to do, I don't want to get these in here. So what we're going to do now is let's step over here for a minute. I know you can see me, right? I hate to put my backside to you. But let's get this diced up or chopped up. It can be roughly diced. It doesn't have to be minced or anything like that. Just want to get some of it in there. It'll cook down. We're doing our red onion. I don't know why they call it red onion. I got a feeling I said green onion for some reason the first time. All right, we have our minced garlic, and we have our just maybe a third of a red onion. Now, get that out the way. We're going to stuff our portobello mushrooms. I guess still morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning for those that are just coming on. Now I'm using 2 cameras so I can get everybody participating in this. We are going to have stuffed baby portobello mushrooms, and we're going to use spinach. We're going to use the tofu cream cheese And you can get their sour cream. I only had some cream cheese left. I used up the sour cream. So and I had some Cerezo left. And I showed everyone where you can get this. It's vegan. And I have my tablet mounted on the wall today, ladies. My son came over, and gentlemen, if there's one. So I'm going to try to see far away. I think I can recognize Carol. And I can't even really, I'm going to move away. Instagram people, just bear with me. I just want to say hello to Carol. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And is that Mary? And also, yes, say good morning to them and all those that are on the Instagram. This phone, my cell phone, will be sent to Instagram. And Facebook will be my, those that are saying good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let's get started here. We're going to move this out the way. We're going to use this large skillet. It's going to go in the oven with the portobellos. But let's just put this eye on. And while this is cooking, this is my wok. I hate using this wok on a small pan. But I'm going to put my onions in there and the garlic, minced garlic. And then we'll put the Cerezo. While we're doing that in a bowl, while this pan is heating up, I want you to see this. Okay, we're going to add, once the Cerezo is cooked, we're going to add it to this bowl here. And you'll see that in a minute. I'll move the skillet out the way. You'll get to see what is in the skillet. All right, let's get these going. First, let's get our minced garlic and our onion in there. Good, good, good. And a little vegetable oil I'm using this time. Once that starts sizzling, we will add our Cerezo, vegan Cerezo. And once that's done, we'll put everything in this bowl because I want to wilt the spinach as well. Okay. And I'm going to season this while it's cooking, a little salt. The Cerezo, for some reason, to me, is a little heated. Well, you know, look, I guess they have cayenne in there already. I think we're not going to get anything until we take the top off. All right, now, there we are. Can everyone see that? Good. I'm waiting to say good afternoon, but still morning. All right. Already smelling the garlic. Wonderful. We are making stuffed baby portobellos, and we're stuffing it with our soy Cerezo, okay? Our tofu cream cheese, and you can also get the tofu sour cream, and there's different brands of plant-based sour cream and cream cheese, so you can do that. And we have this, there's so many mozzarellas you can get. I'm going to go to the refrigerator because I think I still have a package of the mozzarella left. I want you to see the name brand, but maybe not. Well, I thought I did. It's the American Heart. I think it is. Follow your heart. Mozzarella. Follow your heart. Mozzarella. All right. Let's turn this down. Now this smells good. All right. We're ready to add our vegan Cerezo. We'll break that up in here. All right. This is so good. When you want to make tortillas or tacos, it's good for that. I like to add it to my griddle grounds. Okay. I hope everyone is enjoying their days thus far. All right, now, doesn't take much. Now we're going to wilt. No, let's first add a little bit of our vegan cream cheese in there. All right, and then we'll do this, wilt the spinach, taste it, and we'll be good to go. We'll be ready to stuff these, and I'm going to show you how to clean them the mushrooms. Take the gills out carefully. You don't ever wash your mushrooms. You just use a cloth, a damp cloth if you like, if they're really bad. But a paper towel will do it. Now look at that. Oh, that looks good. Now we're going to wilt some spinach in here. We're stuffing our portobello mushrooms. Just cook them down. One of them want to get away. Can't have that, can we? How many enjoyed yesterday's little session? That was delicious. I got to eat. Did get a taste of the barbecue before my son came. All right, now I don't know why the food wanted to come out the pan, but I don't blame it. It's getting hot in here. All right, now, once this wilts down, we're going to set it aside. And I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella, but I don't want to put it in here right now. All right. We're going to add a little more cream cheese. Remember, this is tofutti cream cheese, non-dairy, all vegan. And you don't have to worry about what your food is. I love, you can sit down at the table and you don't have to worry about what your food died of. You know what I mean? Not unless you're adding a lot of chemicals in your garden, in your soil. All right, I think that's wilted enough. Now, oh, that looks good, good, good. We're going to remove this, set it aside, and I want you to see, let's clean out this chopping board here. I'll turn it over because I want you to be able to see what we're going to do, okay? What we're going to do is, let's first add it in here. Very good. Now, we're going to add just a little bit of our mozzarella, just a little bit. Now, I'm going to set that aside because I want you to see what we're going to do. All right, here you have your baby portobellos. Now, you can get them smaller than this, but these are the stuffing size of them. First of all, you want to take the stems out, okay? Take the stems out. And when you get mushrooms from the grocery store, they come in these containers. And these containers breathe because mushrooms have to breathe. And if you open them, you notice they're covered with a saran wrap. Put some more saran wrap. If you're not going to use them all, leave them in the container. Do not take them out of the container and just cover them with some more foil. Now, you see the gills. You want to gently, you don't want to tear them up. Let's put them up here so you can see. Gently scoop out the gills. And if your mushrooms need wiping off with a paper towel, do so. This one doesn't have too many gills, so I can leave this one alone. All right. Gently. Now the large portobello mushrooms, if you're going to use those for sandwiches, I don't take out the gills. I mean, just put them right on the grill. If you want to take the gills out, you can, but when I'm making a sandwich, using them in the place of burgers and things like that, I just messed up that one, but it'll be okay. Gently, some of them are, take them out, get all the gills out, all right? Set that aside. Now, there we have our mushrooms. Now, you need a small spoon, and you're gonna take your topping, which we have here. Okay, we're gonna stir it around. We're gonna get a smaller spoon. Now I wanna taste this. I have several spoons here. So let's taste and see what we need to add or what we can't take away now, remember. Once you put it in, it's in. Perfect, perfect. Someone told me, you always say your food tastes good. Well, if you season it right, properly, you shouldn't have any trouble. Now, get another spoon. Let's move this one out the way for people's sake. Now, what we're going to do, gently stuff, look at the cheese, our portobello. Gently stuff them. And then we're going to put them in a skillet. This skillet is the one we're going to bake in. I hope we have enough. I didn't measure anything. The idea just came to me, so I haven't done this before. So but if it turns out okay, we'll put it in the book. If it doesn't, we won't. All right, once you've got that all stuffed, if you have some soy parmesan, that would be excellent to put on there, but I don't have any, but I think I ran out. But if I did, that would be there. I'm gonna stuff that one really high there. I must probably have to add some more to the others. I want to get rid of every last bit of this. Oh, this is good. Now, you can use these as appetizers before dinner, or you can have it as a side dish with the dinner, the main entree. This brand that I got, it's kind of stringy, but it has a bland taste. So if you had some soy Parmesan, I think will be excellent to go on top of this. Okay, let's move this out the way. This is a short class. I'll go to the prompter to see if anybody's saying anything in a second. And let's get this in here. I'm thinking, like I said, I don't want these to stick on here. So what I'm going to do is put a little olive oil around the skillet, not much, because they have to stay in here for 20 minutes. Okay? Just roll them around for 20 minutes in the oven for 375. For 20 minutes. You just want the mushrooms to cook just a little bit. And there we have our stuffed portobello, chorizo. Let's just put them in the oven. Use a skillet that can take oven heat, because you don't want to burn the handles of your good skillets. Remember, we were making stuffed portobellos, baby portobellos, or you can use the large one if you like, but the small ones are better. And we're using the vegan chorizo, and we use spinach, the chorizo, a little of the tofu cream cheese. Sour cream would be better, but I didn't have any, so that's what we used, what we had. And we sauteed those together. We used 2 minced garlic cloves, and we also used a little piece of red onion. Red onion. I want to say purple onion. Carol, you're back at here again today. Carol is my cousin. We grew up together. Bless her heart, she's in D.C. now, and here I am in Cherokee, Alabama. Welcome to Staff of Life, Carla's Kitchen. I'm doing it on a different angle this time. My son mounted my hooks on the wall, or little cups on the wall that I can hold my tablets in. We're praying for another camera so that when the Zoom classes start, we'll be on the road. Now, if this cheesecake was frozen a little bit, I'm cooling it down, and then it would go in the freezer for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I will take a picture of it after I taste it, slice it a little bit. Sorry about that. Now, I am going to check, excuse me for 1 second if you can hear my voice. I see Yolanda Stokes is here. Hey, she says, hey, Auntie. Carol Brand is there, and also Mary. Okay, I just want to thank everyone. You know, it's been a blessing. I'm not going to toot my horn, but I like tooting other people's horn. My niece, Yolanda, she's on the line. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have these things hanging on the wall. She has been a blessing. she says, Auntie, why are you holding these containers, these cameras? And so she donated a holder for my tablet, which has been a blessing during these classes. So I just want to thank God for her as well. She's just a sweetheart. I just want to thank everyone else for being on here. If you have any questions for those that are on the Facebook or those that are on Instagram that are watching this, you can always text me a question if you have one. I will say on mushrooms, yes, it is a fungus. And one of the things, it could be used in so many ways in the place of meat. For those that are weaning themselves off of meat, you can, try using some of the mushrooms. My goal is to meet you where you are, not try to make you what I am. And so it's to show you a different way, or a substitute, or some people are saying, well, I just want to try a vegan dish. This dish is all vegan, and I have been a vegan for over 40 years. Not telling my age, but I have been. And so it's a joy, like I said, to sit down at the table, and you don't have to worry about what your food died of. Isn't that something? And remember now, I said in a statement, I think it was yesterday, what do you eat today? We'll walk and talk tomorrow, believe me. If you eat something, a young lady texted me and she gave me some things that she had fixed. And she said, well, my stomach is bothering me. And she said, you think I did the wrong combination? Sometimes we just put too much, variety is good, but not the whole variety at one meal time. We need to eat what we should, but then wait again later for the next meal time. We don't have to try to eat up everything at one meal setting. So variety, yes, but not the whole variety at one meal time, and I think that was her problem. So I'm just giving little helpful pointers while I am waiting for the stuffed mushrooms to cook. We want to use it for about 20 minutes, so I know we have 20 minutes. Yes, we do. And so that was one of the pointers I want to bring out while we're waiting. Also, spring is coming. Eat more fresh vegetables. Fruits are coming in season. We should do things in season. Don't look for a watermelon, a fresh watermelon in December. So, everything in its own season. And we were talking about that this morning in our prayer line. So, when you're eating, remember, this is the growing season. A lot of fresh vegetables and fruits will be coming out. So make sure you have at least some raw in your diet. So what we have here, if you're going to make what we just fixed, a entree, then you need to have a raw salad and a steamed vegetable. If it's the appetizer, that's different. Just make sure your entree, whatever you're having, you have a raw salad with every meal. Entree meal or evening meal. Not with you don't have to have a raw salad with your breakfast meal now. We're gonna, you know what I'm talking about when I say with your main meal or your entree. So also, try eating outside if you can. If you have apartments, you have a patio. If you do, you can eat outside. There's something about eating outside. It just makes you want to eat more, not be a glutton. But the food just tastes better when you're out there in the sunshine. So what I'm going to do when we finish, I'm going to go out there on the patio, sit out there, listen to the birds, and a train that comes by every once in a while. And we're going to enjoy these little stuffed portobellos. Not all of them, but I may taste one. Also, another helpful hint, I just want to bring this out with the coronavirus. Drink plenty of water. This morning, I had my lemon water. How much do I have left? So, you can watch me drink this. That's the last of that. Why lemon water? First thing in the morning. I haven't had anything to eat, so it'll work with me now. I've just been sipping on that. Well, when you sleep at night, the body builds up toxic. And so we need to relieve that. And so it flushes the kidney, the warm lemon water, and it detoxifies you. So that's the first thing in the morning, get that out the way. I get up at 5, sometimes 4:30. So about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I fix my warm lemon water. And I got sidetracked today, so I am a little late, but it is the first thing that I've had in my stomach. So I'm a little late today, but we got it in. We get in at least, thanks to my niece again. I just love I wish I had my little container since we have so much time. Sent me a container, which holds a half a gallon of water, and I try to get that through before 5 o'clock. I know it says on there, Yolanda, 7 or 8 or 9, but I got to be through before 7 o'clock. Are there any more people there? Carl is still there watching. Yolanda, let's check out. Let's see how these are doing. Oh, I hear them sizzling right here. All right. Oh, these are nice. I'd say another 2 or 3 minutes, and we should be ready to stop. I usually try to be finished by 1:15, so we have about 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're going to plate these up. And you really don't have to plate them up if you don't want to, but you know what? Keep from walking away from the camera, and I have not emptied, that's terrible, my dishwasher. Close your eyes. We're going to take something just out of the dishwasher. Oh, we know it's sanitized and clean, don't we? All right. Otherwise, I'd have to walk away from the camera, and I don't want to keep walking away. And then I think what I'm going to do is, while we have those little seconds, I think they're really done. I'm going to put just a pinch of this on top, just for look's sake, really. You know, let me take it out so y'all can see what I'm doing. You know, with this stove, I like this stove. If you keep the door open for more than a minute, it warns you that your door is open, and we put your oven on pause. Isn't that cute? All right, that's enough. We don't need all that on there. It's mainly for looks. All right. I'm going to cut the broiler on because I want this. That's terrible. You shouldn't be anxious for anything, but I want this to go ahead. So we don't want to talk too much because it's on broil. All right, everyone. It's going to be warm today here in Cherokee, Alabama. It's going to be nice and warm. It's supposed to be hit 72, 73. So you know I'm going to be outside. And again, I just want to thank everyone that has been participating in these little morning sessions of cooking, giving me ideas, getting me ready for the cooking school that's going to be coming up next month. So in doing this, it kind of helps me out, get in practice, you know what I mean? All right, now, I am going to step away for a second. I said I wasn't, but I'm going to get some tongs, and so we can take our little portobellos out, put them on a plate, and we can continue our conversation. I had some onion powder and garlic powder, but I thought about it. I said, nah, I don't want it to be like that because we were putting fresh garlic in there. Now you can put fresh powdered garlic and onion powder in there as well. But like I said, I just made up this dish, so I don't really have a recipe for it. So if you watch this, it was the first time, and if it tastes good, it won't be the last time. All right, has anybody else come aboard this morning? Let me see. I'm stepping away for those. Okay, the same people are there. Are there any questions? Nobody asked a question. Good, good, good. Just watching. Just watching. How about you on Instagram? If y'all have any questions you want to ask Chef Carlin, please do so right under this video. I would appreciate it. All comments, criticisms. I don't pretend, and I don't pretend that I am a great speaker or a great chef, but I'm doing something that I love to do, and that is cook. All right, let's see. Did we burn it up? Oh, yes. This is delicious. All right. All right. Look what we have. Let's cut it off. Can you see that? Oh, my people that's on Instagram maybe so. Not on Instagram, but Facebook. I hope you can see that close up. This is delicious. Let's take them out without messing them up. See, can I do it? Huh? You know what? I don't want to mess them up like that. So, you know me. I have, let's just, shove them and lay them. Good, 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 delicious. Oh, this looks so good. You got your spinach in here, so you're getting your vegetables. You got your protein. Oh, nice. We're not gonna get them all on here. Oh, we're gonna put them in here. Let's bring this in front of them. And there we have, voila, our stuffed baby Portobello mushrooms. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Here they are. Let's see, can I make that closer for those? But if I do that, my people on Instagram won't see it. So, well, my timing is right. It's 12:16. And I can say now, good afternoon. I've been wanting to say that for the longest. I thank you all for joining in at the Staff of Life, Cara's Kitchen. And I pray that I see you tomorrow. We got to come up with something tomorrow. And then I'll show you how the cheesecake, New York pineapple cheesecake turned out. I'm sorry I can't let everyone taste it, but maybe one day you may knock on the door and enter in. Who knows? Into our little cafe. Well, I want to say thank you again. I want everyone to have a blessed and marvelous day today. And I'm going to say, bon appetit. You have a blessed one.